What's up, everyone? Once again, it's me, Croc199. I welcome you back to Reptile Planet. Now, today I was going to step off the reptile subject for a second and talk about one of the most fascinating sea creatures that people have ever seen, and that'll be the snowflake eel. Now, snowflake eels do remind me sometimes of snakes because of their limbless body and they're able to move in any direction that they want to. But snowflake eels are found in the Pacific Ocean from Hawaii to Fiji. When fully grown, adults can become around 20 to 30 inches in length, probably around like 5 feet. Now, snowflake eels are one of the more commonly kept pets in the aquatic world, probably, and they are most likely the more docile of the moray eel species. Now, people might think that when you keep a snowflake moray eel, you might need to like feed it fish. Now, but snowflake morays do tend to feed on more on crustacean than fish, but like crabs and shrimp, probably in that range. Now, now when you keep a snowflake eel, you might need a large aquarium, probably around like 125 gallons, but the minimum probably might be around a 55-gallon tank. They are compatible with more docile fish. You do need like plenty of hiding spaces because when you keep an eel in an aquarium, they too tend to hide more than they're out. So if you want to like see them feed, they'll probably like emerge out when you're trying to feed it, then like return back to their like original hiding spot and finish off their meal. Now, snowflake morays are one of the more popular eels in the pet trade when you try to keep a eel in your aquarium for the very first time. They are hardy animals, but like all eels, they'll attentively escape from their aquariums basically out of curiosity. So like I said, you need a custom lid. That way, they won't be able to escape. Now, snowflake moray eels do have a yellow color with black bands and with yellow polka dotting on them. Now, eels do now like all eels, snowflake morays do tend to have not much on sight. They basically they really sense their prey by smell. Now, people are thinking like, can an eel really smell in the water? Well, that can be the case because they usually depend on their sense of smell to locate their prey. Now, snowflake eels, when you dive into the Pacific, you might see them like sharing their home with other eel species, like a fimbriated moray, probably a gray-faced moray. Eels do tend to share the same caves with one another, but that probably might decide on evenly sized eels, but they tend to like probably get along together well in their own rights. Now, if you want to keep an eel, like I wouldn't suggest putting with aggressive fish because that might cause some problems. Maybe because like the main problem when people keep eels is starvation. They feed 2 to 3 times a week, so probably best to keep them with docile fish. That way, everybody will like get along fine, and there won't be any issues. Well, you may have saw from my fish tank introduction that I have a few fish, but I probably wouldn't like condone myself to like keep an eel because a few things. One, I don't have a big enough tank. Two, I don't know where to get one. And three, without the research that I have to do, I probably wouldn't be able to know what to feed them and what to do to have to care for them. So I wouldn't condone myself to get one because I never kept an eel before. But if you've done your research and you know how to keep an eel, then I would recommend go for it. Unless you are really experienced with sea life, then it's up to you whether you want to keep an eel or not. Yeah. The stuff that I mainly keep like two lizards and fish. That's all. That's my comfort zone. Because if I want to expand, like get a bigger tank, so I put more fish in, I'll have to think on that before I do anything else. The same thing I would recommend you doing because if you try to care for something that you don't know like have the information for it, the right stuff for it, then I wouldn't recommend trying to like care for an eel at all. I'd probably just wait on that, do your research, and then you'll be able to know if you're ready for an eel or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Actually, post in the comments what type of eel would you keep in your tank if you had a choice. Like, what would be your favorite eel that you would let to keep? Probably like a tessellata eel, snowflake moray, like we just discussed, or like probably like a dragon eel or a yellow-edged moray. Which eel would you choose? And don't forget to subscribe. I'm Crocodile99. This is Reptile Planet, and I'll see you next time. Hasta la vista.